Simmental slips up off of turn number 2. Now Marcus Wonkum to the top spot. Wonkum spins around, heavy contact into turns 3 and 4. Roger Holder, Nick Spainhoward, Nicholas Johnson, Jacob Van Essen, Billy Simpkins. We are green. We got them stacked up into turns 1 and 2. Archibald leads him down into turns 1 and 2. Van Essen missing his marks. Up the hill he goes, falls to the tail of the field. But out front, it's the 43 of Jake Archibald. He'll lead lap number 1 in the number 2 spot. It is Raymond Nolan. Third goes to the 6 of Zach Kale, all the way from Fallon, Nevada. Over second, third, and fourth. Hang on to it, Raymond Nolan. Nolan losing 3 positions in 1 straightaway. Dives back down to the bottom in turns 1 and 2, but the 24 machine is able to get by. No, Jacob Van Essen, the 54 from Chowchilla. Nicholas Johnson down to the inside. Makes the move up into P2. Nicholas now battling for the top spot. Jake Archibald, you've got company. Here comes Nicholas Johnson. Johnson makes the move up to the top spot in. Johnson around the bottom, slides up off of turn number 4. Nicholas Johnson gets win number 5. Coming home in the number 2 spot, the West Coast Wildman Roger Holder.
There it is right there. Race fans, he's got 2 more times to do it on the Budweiser Internationals. Give it up one more time. Raymond Nolan, your 2025 IMCA Stock Car Track Champion.
Ryan Barnes, Bryson Wood. Coming to the green off of turn number 4. Here we go. H&S Bodyworks Hobby Stock Feature. Simmental leads him into turns 1 and 2. She won her heat race. She wants to get the victory here tonight for the Mike Mosier Classic. She's right through. And the caution flag is out. Caution's out here on lap number 3. Behind the wheel of that 87 machine. Coming back to the green. Trying to get by the 58T. Caution flag is out. Caution is out. Coming off of turn number 4, back to the green flag. Troy Thomas Jr. only 3 top 5s in 2025. Can he pick up a win? It's going to be tough because now here comes Matt Wonkum all over his backside. Shot in the shorts into turns 1 and 2. 3 wide, 3 and 4. My, oh my. Troy Thomas Jr. able to hold on to it. A big shot in the shorts from the 3M of Wonkum. Wonkum's all over there once again. Wonkum to the inside off of turn number 2. We got a new leader down the back straightaway. Matt Wonkum into 3 and 4. Matt now sliding himself at the line. It's going to be Wonkum 3 wide going into turns 1 and 2. Marcus Wonkum now he's on the inside of the 91C machine. He's going to be side-by-side drag race with the brothers down the back straightaway. Marcus on the inside. Matt on the outside. Patterson Auto Parts. Contact made down the front straightaway. Lance Hurst with no right side sheet metal on that 10H machine. Oh, Troy Thomas Jr. goes around in front of Hurst. Contact made. Marcus Wonkum on the inside, but here comes Ethan Johnson sending it into 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. Who will it be? Marcus Wonkum picks up the win. Ethan Johnson comes home second. Third goes to Nicholas Johnson. Looks like the 40 of Nick Spainhoward did not make the call. That's a bit of a mix-up as we go back to green. That's right, the 40 of Nick Spainhoward. He's supposed to be inside of row number 2. Didn't make the call. Look at Nicholas Johnson in the 1N machine. Battling to get up into P2. Problems for Chris McKellar in the 18C. Bounces it off the fence off of turn number 2. Falls back through the field. No surprise now, the 151. Tyler Bannister up front and already pulling away from the field. Chassis, Stevenson suspension. We got problems off of turn number 4. Santiago, the 68 machine, brings out the caution here on lap number 2. Row in the 1N machine. And that's 3 races tonight, not in the season. His third race, his third feature of the night. Nicholas Johnson down to the bottom off of turn number 2. Diane crew, the 33M or 33C. Caution flag will fly. That 172 Tyler Irwin hits the infield tractor tire once again. Another broken tie rod, it looks like. 5 here tonight. Green flags in the air. Nicholas Johnson with a move up to P3. He gets by Matthew Frazier down the back straightaway. Now goes back to the bottom of corner exit and launches down the front straightaway. Caution down the front straightaway. Kale Kankey almost goes for a ride. Caution flag will fly. Green flag's in the air. Good start for John Piker. Piker goes right down to the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Now here comes Jason Bannister. Jason side by side with Frazier. Here comes Dylan Wilson into the mix with the ADD. Here comes Chris McKellar. Keller contact with the 15 of Frazier. Turn number 2, but at the line, your track champion and victor for the 10th annual Mike Mosier Classic, it's Tyler Bannister. Off a turn at number 4, John Piker comes home second. Jason Bannister comes home third. Fourth goes to Dylan Wilson. Battle off of turn number 4. We are green. Colby Ward once again. Big time ponies underneath the hood for the 40 machine. Launches down the front straightaway. Takes the top spot off a 2. Momentum around the outside. She's in P3. Lookadoo goes down to the bottom side. 4 wide off of turn number 2. That's right there. 4 wide down the back straightaway. Wow, holy guacamole. Kyle Wood cutting a front tire, something going down on the 4K machine. He's off the pace on the high side of 3 and 4. Nicholas Johnson. Oh, we got one around to turn number 4. That is Ronald Lookadoo. Holy guacamole, we say green. Problem. Nicholas Johnson. Oh, we got one around to turn number 4. That is Ronald Lookadoo. Holy guacamole, we say green. Problems for RCJ. He's off the pace in turn number 2. Ricky Childress Jr. just missed his marks into turns 1 and 2. Floats up the hill. But now here comes the battle for the lead. Nicholas Johnson to the inside. Great side-by-side battle for the top spot. We've got 2 around and 3 and 4. Caution flag will fly. James E. Baker, Goff, and the 70 of John McKinley. Back to the green flag. Here we go down the front straightaway. Great launch for the in-2 deep of Nicholas Johnson. Nicholas trying to keep the car nice and straight off of turn number 2. Big time shot in the shorts. Launch down the back straightaway from Ricky Childress Jr. RCJ now getting pressure from the 25 of Carson Conway, who got a little bump from Sonny Simpkins. Simpkins falls back, almost contact down the front straightaway with the 17 of McKinley. Great head of speed down the front straightaway, but give it to Colby Ward by a nose. Ward gets a little bit tight, but he still has that momentum around the outside, but that might be enough for the in-2 deep to get by. Track and your top 3 will get by. Now 1 lap car. Oh, caution off of turn number 4. Johnston and Swearingen. Colby Ward sends it into turns 1 and 2. Cameron Campbell loses the right front off the 21X machine. Caution back out on the field. Green flag is in the air. Great start for the in-2 deep machine for Nicholas Johnson. Hooks it around the bottom side. Colby Ward trying to rip a lip around the outside. Colby Ward still working that top side, keeping the momentum up. But Nicholas Johnson on property. The in-2 deep machine. Nicholas Johnson running 4 of 5 divisions here tonight. Back to the green flag. Nicholas right down to the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Colby Ward got a little tight, shoves up the hill. That's probably going to do it. As long as all 4 tires stay up for the N2D machine. Colby Ward going to the top side. So is Ricky Childress Jr. But coming to the white flag one more time around. A bit of a bobble from Colby Ward off of turn number 4. They drive it to the top side of turns 1 and 2. Nicholas Johnson stays around the bottom. He's down the back straightaway for the final time. Into 3 off of turn number 4. Nicholas Johnson back to victory lane for the second time for the 10th annual Mike Mosier Classic. Second going to Colby Ward. Third goes to the one machine of Ricky Childress Jr. Fourth, Justin Crockett. We go green. Rob Sanders right down to the bottom side of turns 1 and 2. Side by side for second. Give it to Justin Crockett down the back straightaway. Sanders looking for his first win of the season. Brad Pounds looking for win number 4. He's got 2 wins in championship points rate through 8 events. 3 top 5, 6 top 10s for the 10 in of Rob Sanders. Caution flag will fly. Sanders, here comes JT. Justin Crockett has to get on the binders to get the car rotated. Dragging that rear brake. You can see it glowing on the left rear for Justin Crockett. Palmer Dean made the long haul to come run the Mike Mosier Classic. They make contact in the 3 and 4. Around go the 15F and the 41. Caution flag will fly here on lap number 14. Green flag's in the air. Brad Pounds trying to squeeze the 21 JT. Floats up to the cushion. Now he'll be in the desired spot to the top side here in 3 and 4. Brad Pounds up to P2. 3 and 4. Brad Pounds trying to put a ribbon. Oh, around goes the 10 in of Rob Sanders. Almost goes around into turns 1 and 2. Sanders back to the loud pedal we go. Green flag's in the air. Pounds going all the way upstairs into turns 1 and 2. He's going to have a big head of steam down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. It's still a little bit dirty on the top side of turns 1 and 2, but can he get it cleaned off with 13 to go? Quarter to turns 1 and 2, tries to drive off the bottom side off of 2. Pounds now ripping the lip. Will it be done this time by? New leader is Brad Pounds. We've got one stopped on the top side of turns 1 and 2. Caution flag will fly. Tight formation back to the green flag. Here we go. 9 laps to go. Brad Pounds missing his mark just a bit, but able to get the moisture off at 2. Rockets down the back straightaway. Get his first victory of 2025 over Brad Pounds. Go to victory lane for the 4th time as he picks up his championship crown. Caution flag will fly. Return to modified driver. Back to the green off of turn number 4. Great restart for the 15B of Brad Pounds, but here comes Rob Sanders. He's right there all over the back of Brad Pounds. Pounds now able to put some distance between himself and the 10 in into 3 and 4. Brad Pounds ripping the lip. He's going to get it done here tonight for the 10th annual Mike Mosier Classic. Brad Pounds, your feature winner. Rob Sanders comes home second. Justin Crockett comes home third. Rounding out your top 4, the 12 of Michael Scruggs. 5th goes to Marcus Fraser. Alyssa Smith will round out the 6 cars remaining on the racing surface.